visits a water. Here, Peggy Dees, who is one of the daughters of the brothers that own the store. Is that right?
My father owned it.
Your father owned the store.
My father owned it, correct.
It's so nice that you allow us to be here.
We appreciate you coming.
And Sid Williams, who's the son of Cooper Williams. Right, That's right. What is it about this place that draws people, continues to draw people since the beginning of the store?
We don't know, do we, Sid?
Well, I tell you, it's just an old-time store. It's a family-run store since 1907, and basically doing the same thing that they did in 1907, and try to give people good product at good prices, and there's 6 or 7 of us in the family that are here every day working, and just I think a lot of people mainly just like coming back to an old store.
This is also a labor of love. It's got to be, isn't it?
Oh, indeed. It's fun to me. It's not work. It's fun because I enjoy the people so much.
One of the gentlemen that came in today told me, that says, I come here, and he was from Rose Hill, Mississippi, and says, I come here because this is where I could get some good molasses.
That's right. They come from everywhere, and, you know.
Take us through the store, if you would. Let's walk through this way and just kind of let us know what we're looking at. Joe Norwood is on that side. Just kind of tell us where we are, because one of the things that we like is where they cut slab bacon and the hooked cheese, I guess. Tell us where we're looking at.
Well, right here, we slice between 5,000 and 6,000. Right here, we slice between 5,000 and 6,000 pounds of bacon a week, and we sell about 8 hooks of these cheese a day right over here. But right now, this is Tommy Lee Kelly and Sam Martin. Tommy's been here about 30 years. He's slicing on 4 slabs of bacon for a deer camp this weekend. Hancock Hunting Club's having a deer camp, and we're slicing 4 slabs of bacon for them.
Well, this is not, you don't see this in most grocery stores.
I don't know. I just go here. I don't know the other grocery stores.
And so what is the secret in terms of people coming here and buying this kind of product?
I think it's because, you know, you can't go to any other store and get it done like this. And not another store, I'd say, in the United States where you come in and got 2 bacon slicers at the front door.
When you talk with customers, and I know that you do, what do they tell you about coming here? And I know some of your customers have been here for a long time.
Well, they just enjoy coming here. I had a lady tell me yesterday, said, you know, stores come and go, but Williams Brothers just stays here. So we appreciate it.
The name Williamsville, this is very special, isn't it?
Well, it is to us because this is where we, you know, were raised and we grew up here. So it is special to us.
Take me, if you would, to the checkout counter.
Okay.
I saw you working there sometimes during this day.
This is my favorite spot. This is where I check out right here. I'm not comfortable in any other place except right here.
You got to tell me why.
I guess just because I'm used to it.
You've been interested in years, hasn't it?
Well, that's and we won't get to it, but you also sell not only groceries, but you sell clothes.
Yeah, I sell a lot of clothes. Peggy and her daughter Jane do most all the buying with clothes, and they sell a tremendous amount of shoes and blue jeans and coats and boots and all sorts of things. Peggy can tell you a lot more about that than I can.
Well, tell me.
We need to get Jane up here. Where's Jane?
Well, tell us what she's coming up, and we were talking about clothes, and said that you sell a lot of them here.
Oh, we do sell a lot of clothes, boots and shoes.
Jane Crossway, and we're so glad to have you with us.
Well, thank you. We're glad you're here.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk with a gentleman that I think you want to meet, and Lindsay Hall is going to talk with him. It has something to do with sports. It has something to do with history. We'll be back in just a minute.
That you are what matters most. We stay true to our values by supporting our communities and delivering on our promises, the way we have in the past, the way we will in the future. The Citizens Bank, serving Atala, Kemper, Lauderdale, Leake, Neshoba, Newton, and Scott counties. The Citizens Bank, your hometown bank since 1908.
Into Live at 5, we are in Philadelphia as our road show continues at Williams Brothers. Folks, this place has been here since 1907, and I've got a gentleman here with me that's been here for a lot of those years, as a matter of fact, Mr. Cooper Williams. He is the man here, and Mr. Williams, I know you've been affiliated with this store. You said your father, I guess, one of the family.
My father and his brother started.
Wow. Now, of course, a lot of folks, when they come in, they see the jerseys up on the wall, a lot of Mannings. And for folks that don't know, Mr. Williams is the grandfather of both Peyton and Eli Manning, of course, the father-in-law of Archie Manning. So A lot of football talk around here.
That's right. I've been to a lot of football games.
Yeah, we see the jerseys up here. You got them on the wall. Now, Eli's jersey just made it this year, right?
Yes, okay. Coach Cutler was in here, and he saw Peyton's jersey, and the other said, "Why don't you put Eli's jersey up there?" I said, "Well, wait, he does something." So after the Arkansas game, we got his shirt jersey up there.
Oh, that was
I hope I don't have to take it down.
That was such a great game. Of course, you've got Peyton, your other grandson, going down to New Orleans this
That's right,
week to
right.
play the Colts.
That's right.
I know you'll be going down.
Yeah, we're going down, and Eli's playing. They're playing Georgia, I believe, this week, and that's going to be a hard ball game.
Now, we want to take a look at some of the pictures you've got on the wall here as well. As you can imagine, lots of pictures of both Eli and Peyton. If we can get Joe to come in on this. This is one of the more recent ones. Talk about some of these pictures.
Well, okay. Most of them, I got them from Livia. She's responsible for me getting most of them, in other words. So I get them and put them up there. I got a couple of Archie and Joe Namath up there.
That's up in the far right-hand corner. You see Archie Manning when he was, I think, MVP of the Sugar Bowl. And here in the middle, bottom right here, of course, a long time ago, two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Archie Manning and Joe Namath.
Yeah.
Tell you what, unbelievable that you got all this. I know, now you talked too, not only are you proud of your grandsons as far as football players, but I know you've put them to work here as well.
That's right, over it. Eli and Cooper both worked here during the summer. I'm talking about loading out groceries. We can't either packing them up and loading them out. And they both done a good job. Yeah, but then the two that got to eat at my house, and we have a lot of vegetables and food that they like, and they get up here pretty regular, but Eli, well, Peyton doesn't come as much as he used to, but okay, we have the Sugar County Fair out here, and that's one of their favorite things is to come to the fair. And they have a good time and make everybody else have a good time.
And Lance, I know you've got another grandson who also played at Ole Miss that you like to brag on as well.
Amsey Woods, he's from here in Philadelphia. He was a 3-year letterman. He was a 3-year starter in 3 sports, basketball, football, and baseball. Was pretty good at all of them. And done a pretty good job at Ole Miss.
Certainly did. Listen, Mr. Williams, thank you so much.
Okay.
We've enjoyed being up here today. Really unbelievable. Son-in-law Archie, and of course, grandfather of both Eli and Peyton Manning. Of course, Eli in action this week as Ole Miss takes on Arkansas. Peyton Manning and the Colts takes on Georgia. That's right. And of course, Peyton Manning and the Colts are down in New Orleans to take on the Saints. That's going to do it for sports. We're going to be back here in Philadelphia.
Anymore, and Williamsville is coming to an end just for today, and who's helped put this together is Jane Crosswhite. You're a third-generation family member.
I am. I'm the daughter of Peggy, and Sid, my cousin's third generation. I'm third generation, and we've even got a fourth generation in the operation.
Well, tell us how you pass the mantle on, how this is passed to you, and you'll pass it on to the other members of your family.
Well, my mother Peggy and Mr. Williams worked mighty hard, and they're the founding fathers of this business, and it's been passed on to us. Both Sid and I came back after college, and we hopefully will pass it on to our children. He has 3, I have 2, and hopefully somebody will take it over.
In this day and time, it's remarkable that this store exists.
Well, thank you. This day and time is different, and we've worked very hard, and will continue to work hard.
Walk along with me, if you would, as we close the show, because you've got clothing. We said that we saw the groceries, but you've got clothing and shoes.
We do. We have various brands of clothing for everybody in the family. We also have Western wear, and with boots and hats for all members of the family, and just various something for everybody here.
And people come from all over this area, this territory, to be here.
Well, to be honest with you, on Saturday I can look up and I can be up front checking, and I'll look around, and sometimes I won't know a familiar face in the place.
Which means we've got about a minute left. Tell us what's most special about this store for you.
Well, must understand that it's family, and I'm very blessed and thankful to be here. But when you work in the public and deal with the customers, that's who you appreciate the most, are the people that come in and out and back and from all over the world. That's who you appreciate, are the people, are the customers.
We thank you very much for allowing us to be a part of this. It's a remarkable place to be, and we know that because people come here. It was awfully full today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it very much.
Tomorrow night we'll
Mark Supercenter, there was Williams Brothers Store, a one-stop place where you can buy everything from freshly sliced bacon to clothing and tennis shoes. The folks here just call it Williamsville. It's one of the last old-fashioned general stores of its kind anywhere. And it's just as busy or busier today than it's been since it opened in 1907. James Gooden has been coming to Williamsville for some 60 years. He says it's a tradition and the prices are good.
No, it ain't changed that much. No. It sure hasn't. When I was just a boy, Cooper had a cotton gin right over there. And I like to come and eat them sausage and sardines and stuff and wait for the cotton to be ginned.
And you've just been coming ever since?
Ever since I was born.
And ask the owners after all these years how a store that refuses to give in to any of the modern conveniences still works. They'll tell you quite simply, they're not really sure.
I don't know. It just works. I don't know. That's what I said. We don't do anything right. We just do it our way, and, you know, I don't know, it just works. You tell me.
90-plus years and counting for Williams Brothers with no signs of slowing down. And the owners say they have no plans to change the way they do things. In Philadelphia, Wade Phillips, News Center 11.
This beautiful home with its giant sun porch was built